All right, good evening, guys. It's your girl Mitch Gaming, and we are officially live tonight for the Kenya Pubg Mobile League game Season 8 semi-finale. I'm actually sorry today I don't have a face cam. I caught a cold and it's catching up, so basically we don't want to look a mess while we're live. But other than that, guys, how you guys feeling? Welcome to the live stream. If you're already here, thank you so much for joining the live stream. Please go ahead and share the live stream link. If you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so as well, because Leo now violence itakuwa unforgettable. I'm not even lying. Today, the fact that someone knows ata miss a chance to the finale, then they'll need to pull up their socks kidogo. So let's look at the map rotations and see what maps are going to be played tonight and on what rotation. So for the first game, we'll be having Sanhok, then Erangel, Miramar, and then Erangel again for tonight. Of course, the 4 games, we know now that some teams have already qualified to the finals, we don't have them here in the game. the tables might turn. We might see different teams dominating the game. We had teams that did actually very, very good, and that they did deserve qualifying, because we saw brutal psychos. We saw brutal psychos, we saw Supreme 7, we saw Mercenary Union, we also saw Eternal Life. All these teams did a really good job throughout the game, so of course they're going to be given that direct push to the finale. For tonight, we are having the Group A versus Group B games. We will be having Tycoonz Esports, L3G Esports, the team yenye kila mtu anataka kuona perform aje, because kimekuwa kikiumana kule kwenye L3G games, sijui mbona, sijui hata nini walifanya akafika hapo. But yeah, so I can see a couple of you already in the live stream there. We can see NF Ibro, kama unataka mechi ndio hapa, just register yourself and play the Kenya Pubg Mobile League games. Nani mgine? Zoo Master, kwani TDM ya jana ilikunywa maji? No, we didn't have any challengers, so hiyo tukaachana nayo. Also, I want to know in the comment section, which country do you think is the best when it comes to TDM? Is it Kenya? Is it South Africa? Is it which other country Uganda, Tanzania, Mauritius? But in those countries, which country do you think is actually good when it comes to TDM games? But anyway, let's continue with the participating teams. So Group A versus Group B, we have FAAMXJOD. We also have CZ Esports in the building. Excess Power, Invisibles, Slay Girls. The ladies are with us tonight as well. So hapo wacha tuone nani atafinywa na wasichana, because we know how good they are the game. Na ikikupata off guard, hakuna kitu tunaweza kusaidia nayo. Hapo ni wewe na watu wenu, mshikane muongee about it. And also we have Deadly Esports in the building, K9 Esports as well, Night Guardians, Tactical Team, 3F Esports, CX Esports, Road to Glory, Delta Force, Only Ones, SG Warriors, and the BMGs there. We had a very nice edit from Lole, who did a really nice edit, and I believe I posted it in the Kenya Pubg Mobile TikTok page. So if you haven't followed us there, please go ahead and check out the page and follow us. If you want to be a part of these games, si kazi mingi, you won't hustle about it. We utacheza tu. As long as you know how to play Pubg Mobile, then, and you're Kenyan, then why not? You can join us easily. And of course, like I said, we do have a lot of amazing things that are coming our way. So please usipitwe. I'm not even lying. Ikikupita, mi nisipate mtu kwa DM yangu, Mitch, you know, we didn't know. Apana. I have announced it now. I've talked about it now, and I've said a lot of exciting things are coming. And even as you watch live, like I've asked, which country do you think is the best when it comes to TDM? Which country do you think is going to be crowned the best in TDM? Because I usually want to know that. Yani ni country gani sahi, if you put them against Kenya, tutaona giza. Just tell me in the comment section. Also, do not be afraid to interact. Do not be afraid to ask questions. You can ask me anything. I'm here. I'm your girl, Mitch Gaming. I'll answer everything that I can answer, and try as much as possible to be there for you guys. And of course, the players are already joining the game. You're almost having a full lobby, and then we can begin tonight's games. As usual, you have 20 teams in the game. And we're going to see how they're going to be participating tonight. Again, poleni sana, sina facecam. Homa inanipeleka mbio. Nakwambia nikiasha hapa webcam, mtashangaa, yani nakaa mtu alinipiga ngumi kwa mapua. It's that serious. Yani homa haitaki kuniachilia. But yeah, acha nione. So there are some teams that did not claim a role. So yani na tukashinda tumewaambia since morning, guys, claim a role. Ikakuwa story. Now I have to help you guys get your codes. Also, if I'm live, tafadhali do not call or DM me, because I might not see it, and your team might miss a chance of getting into the game because I didn't see your text, maybe asking where the codes, or I didn't do this and that. So if you have any concerns, please kindly go to the Discord channel on the general chat, tag any official, they will come to you and they will direct you for sure, and then you'll be able to join the games. But of course, tunaingia the land of snakes, na mmeona teams zenye zinacheza. So, kwa hizo teams zinacheza, guys, free question. The person who will guess this right, of course, the person who guessed the other thing right, got the 100 Kenya shillings airtime. So even for tonight, if you guess the right team to get the first chicken dinner for tonight's game, 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime is for you. Just make sure once you guess, Jamal will be checking, and then ataandika records hapo. Mwenye ataipata right, I will be sending you 100 Kenya shillings airtime. Hata leo ongeleshe Superman. Si kila siku unasafa, si kila siku unasafa na micha kwa hapa na pesa za mkopo. Si kila siku unasafa. Sawa sawa. Just make sure you get to guess the right team to Sudan. Oh, so Black basically said the best country when it comes to TDM is Sudan. Sijui kama una vouch for your people ama ni ukweli, hapo sijui. But kama ni ukweli, you'll have to prove us wrong or right. You'll have to prove us wrong or right. Because I know someone will be telling us pale it's not them, it's this or that. So Black, the ball is on your court. Prove us wrong and we'll see. We'll see nani ni nani. I see Cobra there has written chude. What is chude? I've only seen it kwa videos. Just give me a second. Acha nichukue maji. Home nataka kunipeleka mbio majamani. Why today? Yani nimekipata tu. Let me see. Again, please no DM me if you have any issues. Just reach out to the admins in the Discord, and then they will respond to your questions. Sawa sawa. Mi nataka tu mtu anipe the right guess. The right guess. The person who gives me the right guess will be getting 100 Kenya shillings airtime. Or cash, whatever works for you. Kenya na work for you. I have to send this here. You are my sunshine. You make me happy. I need to see. Just give me a second. Let me get a bottle of hot water. Then nirudi. Because my throat by the time mkuja mtakuwa mmeona codes. Oh my days. Thank God for what you call delay. Just give me a second. I really need hot water. Homa inanipeleka mbio. Okay, sorry, I was confirming if my audio is also on YouTube. So, TikTok, no, me just Jasha Levia TikTok. for tonight, let's just all hang around YouTube, okay? So I can see Duncan Karuku saying, Invisibles will have the chicken dinner with the so if you guessed it right, then you're probably going to get 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. So hoping you guessed it right, but acha tuangalie teams ziko kwa game, okay? Nijikunja hapa muombe homa iende because na safa mapo yangu Anyway, guys, it's fine. So looking at the teams that are participating, we already have Tycoonz Esports in the game, Invisibles as well, Deadly Clan pia wako ndani representing Motive, Mist, Voke, yani wale wase, and then we have CX Esports, Murid, Thorfin, and Scotty. We also have Big Man from BMGs. Pole BMGs ni wanoma, guys. Miss G about nyinyi, but I can confirm the BMGs actually have a really good game in terms of how they're taking on the KPL games. So acha tutaona. Also, mpaka leo sijajua mbona YouTube yangu yataki kurudi 4K. I think I did something wrong. Na sijui ni gani. Ay. I combined my YouTube or my OBS to TikTok and it refused to go back to 1084K, guys. Imagine itabidi mmevumilia because I think I'll have to unlink my OBS link to TikTok. I'm really trying to figure what I did. Siwezi delete OBS tena. Another team in the building, we have RTG, that is Road to Glory, where we have Zamzam, Kipto, RTG Mood. Very nice players there. We also have Rookie, a very noob player. I don't know alifika aje huko. We also have the SL ladies. Hey ladies. Sijui kama mwana ile video ya TikTok vile wasichana SL na rembo. Oh my days. Na bado mtu atakaa chini aseme ana dem Pubg. Guy. Anyway. Sijasema ni Eli but anyway, so pole sana Eli, by the way. You cannot be the person in the entry knock and asijui nini. But we appreciate you, Eli. Welcome to the live stream. It's nice to have you around as well. So kama kawaida, let's have as many likes as possible to the live stream. Have as many likes as you can. Sijui mbona hatujaanza. Ishafika saa 4. Just give me a second. I need to get this going. My days. They need to start, man. Waanze before mapua ifungane. Eish. Nimesha kunywa maji moto. I'm ready. Poleni. Itawaka sai. It is me who is doing that. Just give me a second. I don't think it's going to change the resolution. What left, man? Because I think there's something I changed that I don't know what. Either it's on YouTube or somewhere. Because nikiacha TikTok ita stream na 1080p 60. Lakini nikibaki YouTube, ita stream 720. Bro, what the? Anyway, haya. Let's go. So the game has finally begun. We are in game 1 of the night. Of course, it is 4 games per night. We have started with Sanhok, the land with the most snakes you've ever seen in your life. Yani, kama hujaipatana na manioka, you better be playing Pubg Mobile, Sanhok. Yani, Sanhok is where everything goes wrong. Sanhok, I don't know about Sanhok. There's just something about it that makes it hard to play. One of it is the snakes. So, I have Jamal saying, Deadly Esports for the first chicken dinner. Nikipata right hiyo pesa itabaki kwa Mitch. Thank you. Nitanunua nayo soda baridi. Eliezi. 100 ni pesa. NG watacook leo. So also dentists say that TYC for the win. So we have 4 teams on the line. We have Invisibles, we have Deadly, we have NG, that is Night Guardians, and then we have TYC. So 4 people have made predictions. The right prediction will be getting 100 Kenya shillings airtime. Also, I believe there are 1,000 Kenya shillings yenye ilikuwa ishindwe na kati ya BPX MU was not won. So let's get to 100 likes. I might decide that 1,000 Kenya shillings will go to a random person on the viewers list. So please share the live stream link and of course subscribe if you're yet to. Look at the flight path coming from Kampong all the way to Hatin. We have a couple of teams going towards the London Sports Camp Bravo. There seems to be a little bit crowded. We have at least 2 teams there. That is L3G and the CX Esports. When we look at, I think this is Painan. Okay, closer to Painan, we also have 2 teams landing there. Only one Delo, only OP, only Chaser. They have landed close to a team that is Road to Glory, where we have Rookie, kijana mwenye shingo refu. Bro, it's not even a lie. Acha tu nyamaze. Anyway, Rookie big fan man. Rookie ni ule msee, lakini kama kuna deni yako ya 300 atakupea 300.0. Hakuna hata 500 ya 5 bob ya juu, okay? Anyway, I've met these guys and I can say for a fact PUBG mobile players are amazing. Yani, I don't know about you, but ukipatana now they'll just make you either laugh ama wakukasirishe kidogo, then why reconsider, you understand? But we have the first fight of the day already happening. That is the BMGs. They seem to be taking on a fight, and they've taken one player already back to lobby. The fights have already begun, and CZ Esports is not having an easy time. BMG taking on another fight, and they are fighting the 3F Esports players, CZ players going closer to Big Man. Your name should state your skills. He basically called himself Big Man, and we have the 3F players getting eliminated, all of them by BMG Drake. Kijana mmoja akasema, let me show you something. Hold my beer. Huh? Okay, so we have there the Big Man is getting pushed by Sizim Reef and misses the fight. Ain't no way. One person, that is BMG Lole, giving his teammate cover fire, does get the knock there on the BMG. The CZ players while they're going for that push on the BMGs. And now one person remains from CZ Esports, and we can see him quite a little bit far. That is CZ Marabu, and amesema hakuna kubanduka, and he's watching as BMG passes by. I mean, CZ Marabu, hapa ni kama utajieleza, because what are those kijana amelala wa SL ladies labda kupe onyo wo sijali. So we have excess power. They are taking on a fight. Already Shroud has been able to get a knock. You can see the damage on their side. They have a team right behind them. They seem to be going far away from this fight. RTG taking on the only one Delo, and these people have been taken back to lobby. But for now, the fight that we expected to happen here seems to be taking another turn of events, because Excess is making a very interesting rotation with one of their teammates still disconnected. That is Mazen. So Shroud and his teammates will be looking at other players from a tactical team. Honestly, we know her tactical team and we're expecting better play for them. Usiniambie game sound hakuna. Bro, msinyamazange hivyo na mnasikiza bila game sound. Bro. You know, if I mute notifications, it does that. It mutes the OBS sound. Guys, poleni sana. So we have the players that they are from a tactical team. They seem to have taken the first knock on Excess Shroud, taking him all the way back to lobby. Now TSKMD 911. Hiyo jina hata wewe ukiwa unajua tu umejichanganya. But then you have tactical player Stone. They're just looking on a way of getting this fight to happen. The player TSK quite damaged. If Stone does get a flank or a rotation and goes towards the right side, so probably will be having a knock there again on the TSK player if he's not careful, because you've seen the damage he got there. And now we have Excess Laurier. He's also just right next to them. There probably will be seeing a fight happening there sooner or later. But yeah, sikujua. Ebu ni baiye RP next season ni kuoshe jina. Uoshe nani jina? Ellie is lost, man. Ellie lost course. But anyway, Ellie usijali. No one has anything against you, okay? Again, poleni sana sijeka sound. So I can see more predictions. So if you guess a team and it gets it right, 100 Kenya shillings ni yako. Hata sikupimi. Hata kama mnasema SL labda akupe onyo. Man. Sijaona team imebeba rembo hivyo. God damn it. Mimi sasa mimi nimeshtuka na mimi ni msichana. Je, nyinyi? Nilishangaa. Nikakevin nikajiuliza kwani. Anyway, kama ni wangesema nini? Interview requirements was the, you know, how you look, man. Acha nisionge. But we have the players from Road to Glory. So the zone is about to close in. We have 2 minutes down and we'll be going to the second phase of the zone, where sasa mambo itachemka kidogo, okay? Mambo itakuwa very, very interesting, because as soon as the zone closes in, that is when we'll start having some fights here and there. We'll have people engaging in third party fights. You can see where it is going. It is going to the eastern side of Sanhok. Like how we so far has no one occupying that place. So hapo ni kaa tutangoja kidogo, but we have the players from tactical team taking on a player that is SG God has been taken back to lobby. We have another player right in front of them. The scene does get the faster damage on the tactical player, Beno baby, but then again, the players from tactical team are quite close. They do get a knock on Simp, taking him all the way back to lobby. Simp as well faces the same fate, and now Spray God trying to go in for that push. Same fate befalls the last man standing, and it is going to be a GG's on the players from SG Warriors. With now team 10, that is NG, getting closer to the players from tactical team. Let's see if we're going to be having another fight, because they just finished doing this. They just finished this fight and they still want to engage in another fight. 5 eliminations in the bag, and let me tell you something, my nights about to be a little bit crazy, because once this zone closes, teams will be forced to engage in a fight. That we can see the first knock in, and of course it's an immediate thirst. Semi-finale vita ni ile. They need to make it to the finals, and if that means I'm going to be knocking and thirsting just to have as many eliminations points as possible, then why not? Tactical players now are down 1 player. Torfinho has been knocked and thirsted, exiting the game immediately that happened. Yani immediately hiyo mambo ilisha, kijana alihama, yani hata hajafikiria mara mbili hata kidogo. But we have the other player from CZ. Surprisingly, he was able to survive that. He camped it, and it did make sense because he didn't have anything that could help him fight that game with getting a chicken dinner. Honestly, nothing would have changed that fate. Hi Mishanki, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Also guys, as usual, share the live stream link. Whichever PUBG mobile community you're in, tuma uko. Usiambiwe kitu. Share the live stream link. Let's get people on board here. It is the Kenya PUBG Mobile League games, where all the action happens, where all the best of the best teams in Kenya meet to test their strengths, kupima nani mwanaume kushinda mwingine. Of course, we didn't have a TDM saga because we didn't have any call outs, so hiyo kama haiko, then there's no need of doing that. But then you have the player there from Delta Force, Swashi. I was casting SRG games, and Delta Force was actually dominating that game, so much so that I had to ask if this is the same Delta Force that plays KPL, because you need to see them dominating the same way that they are dominating the SRG scrims. So pale mkienda kucheza, you need to dominate here. Invisibles is doing the same thing. Invisibles are getting chicken dinners back to back. So of course that's something we want to see. But then Lauria does get a knock there, trying to get a thrust. He's taken back to lobby. Their teammate there, Mazini, is unfortunately disconnected, and that does cost his teammate. So I hope they are going to log in his account and maybe try move him and get some point. But then CZ Morabu immediately goes into the safe zone and camps it out, because he's down numbers. He doesn't have anyone to hold him down. So it's actually a good strategy, just wait it out. But then Invisibles finally coming into the scene. Zaba kijana mdogo. Kijana mdogo, but then he seems to be dominating the game there. Does get the first knock in, has a mole in his hand. Might just be going directly to the players from FAAMXJOD. One of their teammates, Finn, there has been revived. Hitman and AVS will be the ones giving their teammates cover fire, trying to make a rotation happening here for their team. Unfortunately, I'm not sure it's going to be an easy rotation. See that he has been spotted, and the players from Invisibles are going in for that push. Rashiano is officially down, so actually going in for that push. M416 is out. Zaba finally with the DBS. Zaba bila DBS haezi ishi. Hiyo bila DBS hawezi ishi. But does get the first damage. They're going in for that push. A second knock in from Zaba. Goes in again for that push. Zaba with a second knock. Might is getting a wipe, and lo and behold, Invisibles very easy wipe there on the players from FAAMXJOD, taking on that team easy peasy. So she still is in a VSS, a gun we don't really see people using that much at VSS. PUBG menanisha VSS instead of P90. Adi mimi menibo. So we have the Deadly Esports now getting closer to the players from Night Guardians. We will be having some action there. We will be seeing people taking each other on, because lazima ufanye ile kitu. You must dominate to be that team that actually does get the chicken dinner for the first game of the night. Of the SL ladies are still the game. Tactical error, the Kobe on TYC. Let's get another knock on TYC. Moha is down. 2 players remaining, Hulk and Story. And you can see the pressure they're coming from the present tactical team. Beautiful cover from Hulk. Doesn't really get a knock. Actually, does get a knock here. And he's quite low. Players from tactical team giving all the cover they can give to their knocked teammate. But then they have to be careful. Team 12, that is a Sharky, coming in from the back. Nades are connecting. TYC players are getting eliminated one by one. They are going back to the lobby. One person remains standing. That is Hulk. But then Shark, this is not Sharky, Shark coming in from the back here. TYC unfortunately have been eliminated because tactical players have been able to get that rotation happening. But then we want to see what Delta Force player Shark will be up to, because kwa maneno machache kitaumana, I'm not even lying, hapa maneno itakuwa magumu. So let's see what happens here. We can see the player there from Delta Force, that is Shark, going closer to the players from tactical team. Stoner and his teammates will be surrounded here by the players from Delta Force. They are closing in there. Young Didi watching this fight from afar, doesn't get any connection with the sprays that he does on the players from tactical team. That is Stone. The knock is finally counting, and now it's going to be up to Uncle Wayne and his teammates to get that revive and go in the aggressive side, going in for that push on tactical players. Stone and Error. Stone there getting spotted. Perfect sprays. We can see the damage on his end. And for tactical team, the only thing they have right now is just the zone, but it's going to be moving. Actually, they don't have the zone, and the players are getting surrounded. The pressure is coming from Delta Force. Shaq is still behind them, cooking up those nades. Might just be a Kobe on Stone. He's quite low. The nade actually not even the nade. Didi does get to touch him and takes him down. That means only one person remains standing. And Shark is still waiting from the back, waiting for someone to make a mistake. So let's see if it's going to be working or not. Why is Didi standing that open? That was too open. The players are coming in closer. Delta Force going in for that push on tactical player Error. If he gets a wipe, it will be actually a very interesting thing to see, because Kijana ni moja, and he'll be taking on a whole team by himself. And you can see there's Shark, who is going to be going in for that push. Error has been the only person remaining for their team. Shark with the P-fires. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't know who's going to be getting this wipe here. Tactical player Error with the perfect damage on Shark. Still holding the same place here. Shark trying to get the mollies towards Error. He's going in for that push. Error, you are outnumbered. Shark has teammates who can give him cover fire, but then he's still going in for that push. You want to see if you're going to be seeing any wipe happening there or not. S12K in the hand there for Shark. This is going to be an easy one. And Error does get the knock, immediately taking him all the way back to lobby. One man might just be wiping out a whole team. Didi with the P-fires getting damage on Error. Young Didi, my days. I hope Young Didi has a plan for this, because Vile Kunenda, it's not looking easy for him. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not looking easy for my friend. It's looking very, very hard for you, my guy. And I hope you have a plan that works as this fight happens. We have now Young Didi being the only person remaining, and of course not the only person that is closer to Error, and of course Uncle Wei will be forced to do a rotation here on the player from tactical team. If he wipes out their team, Aki, honestly, we are going to be talking about it for quite some time. But we are in the third phase of the zone there. We have just but less than 15 seconds, and we'll be seeing who will be getting the chicken dinner. 11 teams remaining, and we are yet to know who's going to be winning. Remember, the right prediction gets 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. So kama hauna ya kuongea na msupa leo after game, Mitch Gaming is here to sort you out. Just make sure you make the right prediction when it comes to tonight's first game of the night. Of course, we'll be doing these predictions at random. So if you get it right, 100 Kenya shillings airtime is yours. Just give me your prediction and we'll see how this goes. But otherwise guys, I hope you're liking the live. I hope you share the live stream link, and I hope you have subscribed to my YouTube channel there. Young Didi getting damaged. Uncle Wei being the last person remaining. Error might just be getting a wipe on the players from Delta Force. You have seen how perfect that spray was. Error immediately needs to go towards the safe zone. The zone is about to close in. The tables will be turning this time round. It's not going to be a player taking him back to lobby, but it will be The Zone are taking him down. Deadly Esports are taking on the players from Night Guardians. Watch out, one of Jana Wadogo. I mean, Deadly has young people and they always dominate. I don't know about Night Guardians. Maybe Scorpio King can tell me a few things here and there about Night Guardians. We have teams, we have names that we know about. We know Rush Criminal, we've seen him before, and we have now the players from Deadly closing as well. Invisibles are taking on the ladies. Ain't no way. Zabra is down, and of course the ladies are putting on the same fight there. Kyra are trying to get as many cover fires on their teammates, but now Invisible players are pushing on the ladies. They were able to get a knock on the players from Invisibles and kill. They're going in for that flank. We have another knocking on the SL ladies. They're getting the revive. They need to be quick about this revive because the Invisibles are now closing in their kill. Just trying to gauge his opponent. How does my opponent play? Who's my opponent right now? We need to know who you're going up against, because that is where all of the violence is going to be started. And NG losing players to the zone there, but it seems like they have taken on the Deadly players all the way back to lobby. Kula Konasira cousin prior to, because they doesn't want the ladies to move. But then the zone is about to close in. The ladies are about to be at a disadvantage in terms of the safe zone. Invincibles, they know this. They are holding literally the edge of the zone. And we have Kul. They're really trying his best to make sure he gets something happening. The zone is about to close, and the ladies have decided if it is kind in Mbaya, and we have them trying to change their position. Invisible players, Swashi does pass by them, and they're going for that spray. They don't really get anything happening on Swashi. They do expose themselves, and of course the zone is no longer your friend. The players from Invisibles and knowing that the ladies are right in for them. Sisi Morabu, one man is taking on a whole play. Oh my days, I need to see this before anything happens here on the ladies side. But then you have Sisi Morabu get at least 2 knocks on the players from RTG. That is Zamzam, and 3 of the players are still in the game. So let's see what Sisi Morabu is going to be up to. They're getting the damage on him here as he tries to make it to the safe zone. What they don't know is that this guy is just but a solo, so you are trying your best to stop a solo from making it to the safe zone. And we have the Invisible also taking on the players from Night Guardian. So a fight is happening there, but then unfortunately Sisi Morabu being surrounded has been taken back to lobby. SL ladies having a really hard time here. They're trying to make it to the safe zone. Invisibles, they were stingy. Wamesema wasichana hawapiti hapa, and the SL ladies, unfortunately, because of the zone and the camping, not really the camping, but then the zone hold by the players from Invisibles, they have been eliminated. Quite unfortunate there for them. And now the L3G team, the legs in the game, 0 thighs, so they cannot basically save themselves with their legs. But I hope their skills will be doing the same thing. For now, we have them holding the same compound. Invisibles immediately takes in another fight, and that is the BMGs. Akinalole. Let's see what BMGs are going to be up to. One of the teammates has already been knocked down. L3G exposing himself. Gardner, why are you that exposed? And we have the first knock there. L3G Gardner is down. So that means they will be going for that push. Either the Invisibles will be getting closer, or the players from RTG will be closing in on the players from L3G. So far RTG watching the players from L3G up above just to see how they're doing it. Invisible, another person saying Invisible for the win. As long as you get the right prediction, you have airtime. I'm not even lying. 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. Scorpio King is a witness. I sent him his airtime last time when he made the right prediction. So if you get the prediction, your airtime is yours. So hapo kwenye comment section, tell me which team you think is going to be getting the chicken dinner for the first game of the night. And if you yet to like the live stream, just go ahead and do so. Zamzam there been taken back to lobby. RTG now has a plus from TX Esports right beneath them, and Invincibles are taking on the legs. So far, leg of Fury is down. You can see another spray there from Swashi, getting a good amount of damage on the players from L3G. That is Gardner quite damaged, with the players from RTG waiting right above them. This is quite a fix. L3G has a reputation to fill. They have a reputation to prove us wrong, that they're actually good at this game, just that we have not given them the opportunity to show us that they are really, really good. But then the same fate that befell the players from SL ladies, the SL girls, sorry, we might just be going in on that. Oh my days. L3G RTG facing the same fate. The zone is giving them a lot of pressure. There are two teams remaining. That is going to be CX Esports going against the players from Invisibles. Invisible has a full team. I don't know about CX, but they joined as a tier. The damage on Scorty is too high, and the first player is down. Torfinho now and his teammate T-Bag will be the last people standing. T-Bag is the only person remaining right now. The zone will just be the thing that will be eliminating CX Esports, and just like that, we can safely say the chicken dinner, easy chicken dinner for the team that is Invisibles has been confirmed. The last player remaining from CX Esports, T-Bag, has been eliminated by Swashi, and that does bring us to the last fight of the first game of the night, and we have the players from Invisibles getting the chicken dinner, and not just chicken dinner, okay, 17 eliminations in the bag. 17 inauma juu najua kuna team itakuwa na 0, okay. So CX Esports having 2 eliminations at second place. Third we have RTG with 5. Fourth we have leg 1, 5 BMG 8. Sixth we have NG with 8 again. BMG and NG. Oh, okay. What? 7. Yeah, 7. My days, there's no way. 7 SL0. 8 you have CZ1. 9 Tactical Team. They have 10. Hey. Alright, 10 you have Deadly 0, 11 you have a Delta Force 4, 12 you have TYC 1, 13 K9 0, 14 Axis Power 1, 15 FAAMXJOD 0, 16 SG 0, 17 Only Ones 0, and then 18 we have 3F Esports with 0. Going all out with 7 defeats, we have Invisible player that is Zaba at 7, Best Companion with 2 rescues, Invisible player Swashi, and the finisher with the final elimination again, Invisible player Swashi. And that has been it for the first game of the night. You have 4 games to go tonight, and let me tell you something, it's not looking easy for any team so far. But then the person who made the right prediction for the chicken dinner, I'll be seeing you in your DMs to send you the 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. So as you go for this break, let me confirm which team that is, and we'll be giving them the 100, not team, that person, sorry, is, and we'll be giving that person 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. So for now, it is going to be BRB, and I'll be seeing you guys in a few.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are on. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
All right, so we officially back again now for game two. I've been told the person who won the chicken dinner prediction. Let me check. So the person who won the chicken dinner prediction is Duncan Karuku. I don't know if he's still there, but if you know him, please go ahead and let him know that he won the chicken dinner prediction and 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime is his. So we'll be going into the second game of the night, and that is Erangel. As usual, if you make the right prediction for the game, the team that is going to be winning that game, of course, you automatically get yourself 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime for yourself. So just make sure your prediction is right, and 100 Kenya shillings airtime ni yako. Easy peasy. Kama kawaida, we have there Jamal giving us the winners. He's going to be checking, and then he'll be telling us in the comment section nani ameshinda, and then of course I'll follow up and make sure you get your 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. Game one pale kidogo, we had Sizi Mwarabu man of the match. He snaked his way to a really good position for his team, so I can't really judge him for snaking and getting there, because at the end of the day, that's not that's not an issue. What matters is, will our team make it to the finale? Because I really need to make it to the finals. See you. Of course, do the necessary, guys. Like the live stream, share the live stream link if you're yet to do so, and subscribe to my YouTube channel as you continue to enjoy these amazing games. These are the Kenya Pubg Mobile League games, season 8 games. We started as 40 teams, so far only four teams, because it's BPX, Masna Union, Supreme 7, Eternal Life, I believe so. Those 4 teams have already made it to the finals. So now these remaining 36 teams have to battle their way to the finale. So looking at the flight path, it is coming from Stalba all the way to Query. We're going to be seeing how that works out, how it's going to be planned out, and how we're going to be having these teams taking their landing spots, where they're going to be landing, what is their strategy. We need to get the chicken dinners, we need to qualify, so we can be crowned amongst the best of the best teams when it comes to Kenya Pubg Mobile League games. Now, but only one person told me which team can take out Kenya when it comes to DDM, and they said Sudan. Sijui kama hiyo ni kweli ama ni uongo, but I wanted to choose between Uganda, Tanzania, Mauritius, South Africa, which other country, Nigeria. Between those countries, which country do you think can beat Kenya in TDM? And which person in Kenya can we use to represent us in a TDM battle? Because kidogo TDM battle hatukwangi wale wase. A few of us tumevia TDM, but in general, I don't know. I remember during the TDM saga, someone said that Aizo is the best TDM player. We saw that live, yo. Kijana anaelewa TDM, that's a fact. And then we came to the invisible side, and then you had a player like Kyul, he also did a really good job there. He got his strategy all planned out. He knew when to engage. He was even using fists. I think that's even illegal in the TDM battles, because apana. But let's see where the teams have landed and where the safe zone has taken us. It is on the western side of Erangel. A place like Georgiapol seems to be a little bit crowded. That is on the northern side of Georgiapol, quite crowded. So we'll see between the SG and the SL ladies who will be getting the win when it comes to the fight here. We're seeing another team that is a tactical team. They have landed in as Neapoliana. They don't really have anyone on that side yet. We have the NG landing in just close to Rozok and School. They're going to be having people coming towards them, because that place is usually a hotspot. We also have the XS team in Rozok, a very interesting place to be in, since most people avoid Rozok for some reason. I don't know why. Kama Kawaida Invisibles landing in well, Invisibles are usually landing in Gatka. You're not Shazoya. And of course, for those who don't know, these are the Kenya Pubg Mobile League games semi-finale. We're having groups versus group. So this is Group A versus Group B. And then tomorrow it's B versus C, and then A versus C. I hope that's the structure. Unless they mess up to Zangu, but it's the same rotation. By the end of the day, all these teams must have played 8 games to make it to the finals in the semi-finale bracket. So hapa tutaona nani and who will get, the most wins, the chicken dinner, of course, the MVP. But there are 1,000 Kenya shillings demwambia ijaenda kwa anyone. We might just even give it the MVP at this point. But yes, we have not yet made it to the 100 likes mark. So if we get it there, then probably we'll use it here, in the live to give it to someone. Nani NG umemiss 2v4 vile wamewipe deadly na nades. Well, for real ilikuwa nades. Acha tutaona. TYcoonz Esports pale kwenye marabu yuko, the man we saw holding the same place for quite some time. We also have Delta Force. They are going to be showing us how good they are when it comes to Erangel. I told you I saw this team in the Star Rush Galaxy games, and they were dominating with Invisibles. I'm telling you, they were wiping teams. A game was ending. They have up to 20 eliminations. That was wild. So acha tuone kama that's the case hapa. But of course, even with the live stream, I go by the name Mitch Gaming, best caster in Kenya. If you do not agree, I cannot tell you otherwise. That is the statement. But let's see. So far, we have a Kobe. I believe there's a Kobe that has been thrown towards the Deadly's team. Is it? Where is Deadly? Deadly, here you are. So let's see. Let me adjust. So we have the player, they're going in for that push, and then multi-fold to the corner. That's get the first knock. Manchester get the second one. Oh, no, he will not be getting us second right, because the F4M player Habibi basically took Deadly Clan back to lobby. Would have been Dubai, but this is just but a game. So the players have been able to dominate Primos there. The players from Deadly unfortunately have been wiped out. Hatujaona Kenya wamesema Scopi, this time NG wiping Deadly. This time the tables have turned, and it is the players that they are from FAAMXJOD that have been able to get that. So let's see what happens when it comes to this game. So will PUBG ever give us a server? Yes, they're actually working on it. So let's give it time and see where it will take us for sure. Hopefully they do get us the server that we are asking for. Where is S7? S7 did an direct qualification, but Achakone distract because Invisibles are being taken on by CZ. Oh no, we made it a little bit late there. One of the players from CZ has been eliminated. Invisible player Kuel is down, and now CZ Murife decides not to run, but instead he goes in for that push against his teammates. Does get the pre-fires, perfect pre-fire, gets the damage on Zaber. Prowlers, they have been eliminated as well, and now the players from Invisibles feeling the pressure. Second knock in from the players from CZ. They might just be getting the wipe here on the players from Invisibles. Murife going in for that push. Zaber just in front of him, and Invisibles have been wiped out by the players from TYcoonz Esports, just by 2 players, Faith and Murife. I mean, Murife basically did the opposite of his name. He said, nah, today we're not saying Murife, don't run. He basically did not run, and he took out the players from Invisibles. Easy wipe there, taking them all the way back to lobby. Ooh, that's going to be something to talk about. That's going to hurt. So let's look at the players from Delta Force and see what they're going to be up to, and we'll be seeing whether they'll be giving us also another impressive clutch there. But what was that there? CZ taking on the players from Invisibles, wiping them easy peasy. S7 TDM star player Spiky Gaming says the person who's going to be winning this game is TYcoonz Esports. So he's still insisting that it's CZ. So we'll be seeing if that's going to be the case or not. But then the L3G players, they're all taking also on the players from BMG. And they have another team right in front of them, that is the Road to Glory. Lola, they're being knocked as well by RTG. So let's see where RTG... Whoa, what? Why can't I switch to RTG? Okay, so RTG, 2 of their players are down. Zamzam, oh, they have actually been pushed there. We can see a vehicle getting closer. And the RTG players, they have been taken back to lobby. 2 players remaining, Kipto and Mood. And we saw Mood there quite close to another team. Fury with the fryer. That's the damage. And Mood there does get the reflex. The perfect spray is in. But then he doesn't get surrounded by the players from legs. And they have been taken back slowly, leaving just one person remaining. That is R3G Kipto. I hope he has a plan because he needs to go as far away from this place as possible, because Kijana, you are just but a solo and the damage will be there. So Tanzania will wipe the floor with Kenyans. How madama Tanzania hata screams kazi ni kushinda TDM na hizo iPad zao. So umesema Tanzania can easily wipe out Kenya. Tanzania can easily wipe out Kenya. We have to put this thing to test, man. Hapa lazima tupime, okay? So F4M taking on the players from Tycoonz Esports. TYC, one of them has already been knocked. Why can't I see TYC? Okay, so we are here. So finally, the SL ladies in Georgia are taking on another fight. But the players from TYC, they seem to be going away from this fight so far. A couple of their teammates have been able to get some knocks on the players from F4M, and Butcher, they are confirming every single knock because he needs to get this elimination points up. TYC needs to pull up their gameplay because they need every single point just to qualify in the finale. But as they try to think through that, let's look at SL and SG. Baracha tuone hapa maneno iko karibu kuchemka. Vile kunaenda, things are about to get a little bit crazy. Umesema, na we need to see that. Y'all amjiamini? I thought tuko na Kingara. Tuko na Shroud. Kuna kill. Hamjiamini nini? Again, I don't really understand what's happening to my YouTube, bro. Oh my days. Ama ni simu yangu? This is crazy. This is messed up. Just give me a second. It should be on 4K, man. Na sijui nilikosea wapi. I think I messed up something with the settings. Again, poleni sana for this. Kesha, I'll fix it. I totally forgot about it. But then you have the players here from RTG. That is in RTG and the SG and SL taking on each other. We have a fast knock there. SG has been knocked by the players from SL, so we'll be seeing whether they'll be able to get the revive or not. But let's talk about NG and we see what their plan is for these games, what they plan to do, what their strategy is, because we need to know. NG wametajwa pale na Scorpio, tukaambiwa NG. So we need to see what the hype is when it comes to the NG players. Mbona they are being hyped up that much, and what makes people want to see what NG is up to. So we have the players from Delta Force getting the nades on RTG Kipto. Might just be a Kobe because this guy is just but a solo and he's holding the one gun that is quite deadly in S1 once they go in for that push. Mbona kichwa ya Kipto iko hivi? Ni kofia ama ni nini? Kobe. Delta Force player does land on a Kobe on the player there from Kipto's side, that is RTG, and unfortunately he has been eliminated. So now we are still here in Georgia Bowl. We have the SL ladies and the players from SG having knocks back to back, everyone trying to survive as much as they can. So acha tuone nani atapata mingine, but for now, make sure you do the necessary. Make sure you do what you gotta do, and that is like the live, share the live stream link, and subscribe if you're yet to do so. Again, I do apologize. I don't know where the 4K went to. I don't know what's affecting it, but I'm really going to look for the issue there and just make sure I get my 4K stream back. Then we can have a clearer live. Because nini change. It's really annoying. It's really disturbing me. But let's go back to the battle. We have the excess power players here. They have a team right in front of them, and that is tactical team. Lauria is already down, and now Thorfinho will be going in for that push with his team. And we have Bendo Baby closing in the players from team 15. Excess power watching the players from tactical team as they try to get the task on their knock teammates, and they're trying their level best to make sure this task doesn't happen. There we have excess Shroud. They're smoking the whole place, trying to confuse the players from tactical team, but will they be able to get the revive on their teammate? That is Lauria. We already have one person going in for that push. Error of the nade. Might just be a Kobe on the players from team 15. They need to be on alert, guys. Something is happening here. They might just be exposed to unnecessary fights. If I'm being honest, things will not go as a plan for them. Tactical team also closing on the players from excess power. That is Mazin and Liban. They will be going in for that push error, trying to get closer, but they have to be careful because they have one teammate, that is Shroud, are watching them from afar. A couple of nades are coming towards them. Tactical player Beno Baby does get knocked. Finally, we have a Kobe from Liban just Kobe'd himself. that's wild. But then we have the player there. Era is down. Might just be getting another second knock from Mazin. He needs to be careful because, my friend, you are outnumbered. The players from tactical team will be looking to get forward, to go in for that push, to play on the aggressive side. But for now, they have been able to get the revive on their knocked teammate, that is Era, and they'll be seeing whether that push will be worth it or not. Another push is in. One player does get knocked, and immediately Mazin does get the chance. We have another knock on their side. Tactical players getting the cover on their teammates. Excess power, quite aggressive. Every single time they get a knock, they want to go in for that push. Tactical player Era right beneath them. This might just be a chance Era to get a nade on these guys, but then a nade does fly in. Misses Era by a small margin. Era, you have to be careful. The players from Excess Power a little bit aggressive tonight. They want to qualify to the finals, and you guys might be the reason they don't make it to the finals. So yes, they need to get those points as much as they can. Shroud is down again. Tactical players and Excess Power. What is happening, guys? Someone needs to go in for that push. Era finally decides to go in for that push. He's a little bit worried because he's not sure if someone is right in front of them up in the hills here. But he has S12K ready to go in for that push. Shroud is finally revived. And now the revive will make sense. And the push will be happening. Tactical players, what is your strategy? Excess Power player Mazin again gets a knock. Again gets knocked again. People are now getting the rotations happening. Excess Power. Shroud is down. And now one person remains Liban. Quite damaged there. Does get another knock. Oh no, Excess Power tonight actually did a really good job. But then where he is right now, he'll be exposed to players from tactical team coming right above him. Beno Baby versus Liban. Who will be getting the win here? Both teams are trying to get the revive. This fight has gone longer than some of, yes. I was about to say something. Then I realized it's going to be offensive, so I kept quiet. But then tactical players, they're trying to cook up a nade on the players from Excess Power. It is basically a back-to-back type of situation. Nades going towards the players from Excess Power. Liban again coming from the back. Liban has been impressing us with how he's going in for that push. He's not missing anything. Liban and Mizani, honestly, this Mazin, are doing a really good job. And the revive is in there for the tactical player Torfinho, who is going to take this win. Excess Power tactical team, what is not happening? Yani nini shida. We've stayed here for more than 5 minutes and hatujasonga hakuna mtu anataka kwenda anywhere. Hey, let's go. One does connect, second one does connect. Tactical players, they know now they have the upper hand. 2 players are down, they're going for that push, and now tactical players can sigh a breath of relief. The fight there from against the players from Excess Powers finally come to an end, and they can now relax. They fought there till the zone has shifted. We are in the 4th phase of the zone, and the battle continues. The legs, what is your plan there? We have tactical players. I hope they're making the rotation going towards the safe zone. A Delta Force taking on another fight. SG as well, they were taking on the players from SL, but they seem to have chosen to go towards the safe zone, so I hope that works for them. But for now, a lot of things are happening literally everywhere. Way is down. Tycoonz Esports taking on the players from Delta Force. We have at least one player remaining. I thought it was 2, and it is none other than Swashi, and he will be going in for that revive because as of now he's outnumbered. Tycoonz Esports, hey, Esports, hey. Esports is also getting the revive on their knocked teammate. Now the battle will continue. Tycoonz Esports will be taking on the players of Delta Force, and Swashi passes by there with the baggy. We have her trying to get as much damage as possible on Swashi. Doesn't really get anything happening yet. And of course, once that rotation happens, you need to change your position as well. Tycoonz Esports, they need to go for that push because Delta Force is getting the revive inside that building. They're just but 2 players, but then TYC doesn't know this because they cannot see it. Uncle Ray does get knocked and taken all the way back to lobby. Now 2 players remain standing, and the knock is in, and now Swashi will be coming in back again with the baggy, coming a little bit hot here with the Bison. Going to take on a whole team with the Bison. Will be interesting if he does that, but then we have a nade there getting cooked up. Might just be a Kobe on the players from TYC. Nades are also coming in from TYC, but then Swashi, what's your plan? But then Hulk there with the perfect IQ here, does go immediately for that push, and our team 9 passing by as well. I mean, Group A versus Group B. Nini. Aya, tutapumua bana, ni mongia continuous. Kenyans can beat the Zuchus. Watch it, tutajua. Give it time. Yeah, Invisibles got wiped just like that. Easy peasy. Ati tunapigwa, wanapigwa wipe na madem. Which one? Oh, na dem. Nani ni dem? No way. Faith? Faith is the lady? Hi, my name is Q and KPL is back. Yeah, we have the players here from Team 10. Hulk does get knocked by his own tactical players that are taking on the players from Only Ones. And now Faith, who's the lady in the CZ Esports team. Quite impressive lady, to be honest. I hope the ladies from SLs hear this and they can recruit her to their team as well. We need to be having a power team for the ladies. I am there for that, guys. I am there for all the violence. Hapo hata hakuna jaturumiane. Tuko hapa juu hiyo vita. We want to see nani ni nani, alright? So now as the zone closes in, we end the 5th phase of the zone. In less than a minute, we're going to the 6th phase of the zone. And of course, teams will be forced to engage in fights, whether they like it or not. Hapa sasa kukamp ni wewe na watu wenu kwa boma yenu. But in PUBG Mobile, that's not the case. Their tactical players are closely in the players' MSG, holding the tunnels, and we'll be seeing if that is going to be worth it or not. Tactical players as well, they seem to be losing players to the Only Ones, but we want to see what is happening here because L3G has a team with them, and that is Rush Criminal, and we want to see NG and the players from L3G, that is Gardner and Fury. What will be the plan there? Nate does get cooked up. Is it going to be a Kobe and Gardner? Doesn't really connect there, but then you have to be careful. Pathfinder, you need to use your skills and find this person and take him all the way back to lobby. That's going for that push. FPP in the hand, there's shotgun in his hand as well. That's an L3G gunner with a Kobe, but it was a Kobe and Judas, and now Nemesis will be going in for that push because he's the only person remaining for their team, and you can see the shotgun is finally out there. The damage on Nemesis is quite high. He chases immediately to that Uzi, goes in for that push again, a perfect knock with that Uzi. I mean, if you can use the Uzi easily, then my friend, you are getting to this for the game. But then the Uzi is not a gun used for a very long time, and now just one person remaining from NG, that is Terra. He'll be cooking up a nade, and we'll be seeing what will be happening. Let's see what will be happening here. NG Era getting that nade, Terra, sorry, getting that nade quite cooked up. Is it going to be a Kobe? L3G players getting closer. Fury with their Stolf K, quite angry because he needs to get this fight happening, but then Pathfinders, Kobe does make sense there. Now we have the NG player Terra. We'll be trying to get a fast there, but then doesn't really happen. The zone is closing in. People are third part in this fight. 4 teams remaining. CZ Esports, a tactical team, closing in on them. Faith, my lady, how are you feeling? What is your plan? How are you going to be dominating in this game? How is CZ are going to be dominating in this game now, because NG and the tactical team will be getting closer to you guys now. SL ladies Kyra holding the same place there by the ridge. Does not want to get in this fight at all. What she's using a strategy of let them eliminate each other. The Kobe does connect. Perfect nade from you. Era does get the first knock. Faith is down now. Faith being the person remaining. She does got immediately and does get eliminated by the last player, not the last player, by the duo from the tactical team, and that is Torfinho. And our 3 teams remaining. Wamusi ukona mazo. Nah, relax. KPL admins, you have to post POV. Yes, we usually advise players to record their games, and you can send it to us. You have people who can edit for you guys, and we can post. So if you can do that, please, we really appreciate it. So if you have any videos of you guys doing any clutch moments, please send it to us. We will be doing the edits for you. We will be tagging you on our pages. Do not be afraid to go ahead and do that. We are here for you guys. As usual, guys, have you liked the live stream? That's all I'm asking for. I've not been asking for anything, guys. I just want likes. If you can't like the live, then why not hit that like button? If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the sub button. If you're yet to share the live stream link, it is working. You can share the live stream link to your friends. Tell them to come join us. These are the Kenya PUBG Mobile League Games Season 8. We're in the semi-finale. And for today, we have Group A versus Group B. Wagwan. It is going to be a little bit intense here. We are in the last fight of the night for Game 2, Erangel. And we have 3 teams remaining. SL Kara in the game, NG Terra versus the tactical team. And that nade from Era does get to eliminate the Terra that was going to attack them in less than a few seconds if they did not get that Kobe on him. And other players from tactical team will be doing their rotations. Just look for SL Kyra. She's holding this haste that she's hugging it like her life depends on it. Era goes in for that push. Kyra, what is your plan? Because S12K to the back. That might have been a little bit painful to watch, but then unfortunately they were not able to get the chicken dinner. But we have the players on Tactical Team. They took their time, they got their strategy right, and they got the chicken dinner. 11 eliminations to the name. It is Tactical Team. Winner in a chicken dinner to you guys. SL Girls, 3 eliminations, coming in position 2. Third place you have NG, 3 eliminations. Fourth you have CZ Esports, 6 eliminations. 5 you have L3G, 7 eliminations. 6 we have SG, 3 eliminations. 7 F4M, 6 eliminations. 8 only ones, 2 eliminations. 9 TYC, 6 eliminations. 10 you have Delta Force, 4 eliminations. 11 Access Power, 1 elimination. 12 Road to Glory, 2 eliminations. 13 you have CX 14 BMG 0, 15 Invisibles 2, and of course 16 there we have Deadly Esports with 0 eliminations. Going on out for the second game of the night, we have Tactical Team player Era with 6 defeats, best companion with 3 rescues, Tactical player Beno Baby, and with the finisher of the second game, it is none other than Tactical player Torfinho. And that is it for tonight's second game, guys. We'll be taking a short break as usual, so as you take the break, please get yourself some water, hydrate yourselves. Kama chakula, enda tafuta chakula, come with it here as you enjoy the live stream. Kama ni popcorn, pika mbio mbio, weka maji kwa popcorn, kunywa ka juice. Get it? Anyway, so now we'll be taking a short break. Make sure you've liked the live stream, and we'll be right back after this very, very short break.
Cracky.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges. bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
Kama kawaida, we are back, third game of the night. Karibuni sana kwenye live stream. If you're new to the live, it is your girl Mitch Gaming, and we are live tonight for the Kenya Pubg Mobile League Games Season 8. For tonight, we are playing the semis, and it is just day one where we have Group A versus Group B. If you do not know the teams that are participating, I'm going to be doing a quick scroll for you so that you can see the teams that are participating. If you can see a team there that you think is going to be winning, you can leave it in the comment section. And because the last game no one got it right, no one thought tactical team will be getting the chicken dinner, we are going to the third game of the night. That means the person who gets the right chicken dinner team for this third game in Miramar will be going home with 200 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. Yes, it does double. The more people don't get it right, the more it moves. So if you get to the last game and no one has guessed it right, we'll be having the person who gets it right in the last game getting 300 Kenya shillings airtime. And if no one gets it right, me changes the airtime and life moves on. Right? Anyway, yes, as usual, if you have not yet liked the live stream, please go ahead and do so. Like the live stream, share the live stream link, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you yet to do so, because achani kuambia, like I said, a lot of beautiful things are coming your way, and if you can just make sure you sikupita, then you will be having a really good time. Mtu anaingiaje competition? Just like Jamal has told you, all you need is a link and you will be a part of the Kenya Pubg Mobile League Games. Yani maneno inaenda kuchemka kabisa. Na nimeuliza tena, mkasema Tanzanians ndio watakuja watufanyie ile kitu, watufanyia ni ile yani unatii, ile watatupiga kwa TDM. Ni sawa. If you think Tanzania is the country that can take us out when it comes to TDM, we'll be calling them here. We'll see if that's going to be the case. And not that. I want to know, which other country do you think can take us out when it comes to TDM? Which other country do you think leo wakiambiwa kujeni mwende against Kenyans? Tutaitana, regret mbona tulikuja tukaingia hapa in the first place. Anyway, the game is about to begin. This is Miramar, and the action will be even intense now, because mambo yako yale vile anafaa kuwa. Mambo yatachemka, 200 Kenya shillings on the line worth of airtime, as long as you can guess the team that is going to be winning the third game of the night, Miramar, correctly. If you get that guess correctly, I'll be giving you the 200 Kenya shillings worth of airtime. Again, if you can just find for me the person that is known as, let me look at the name again, Duncan Karuku, please. If you know him, or you know, if you know him, please make sure to tell him that he won 100 Kenya shillings worth of airtime, and he should look for me so that he can get that airtime sent to him with immediate effect. Kama kawaida, guys. Which team will be taking on the chicken dinner for the third game of the night? And we are officially looking at the flight, but they are coming from Impala all the way to, sorry about that, just give me a second. I'm still not yet to understand what I changed from my OBS, that I don't have the 4K stream, but Los Ilalikas J fix, so that kesho we have 4K stream, or the same quality we had when the live was starting for KPL season 8. I honestly don't know what happened. I'm not sure I can tell you guys what I changed, but I'm going to be looking into it just to make sure I can get the quality back up. Sawa. Again, poleni sana, it was not my intention, right? It's supposed to be at 1440, because if you look at Group B, the game was going all the way to 1440. If you're watching the PC, it will take the 1440, but kasi yako si high end kama hii yangu nzee, it will take 1080. Oh my days. Yani ilikuwa safi hivi. I'm so heartbroken. Ni sawa, we'll fix it. Just after the live ends, mtu tu text up aseme Mitch kumbuka kurudisha 4K. I'll remember. Sawa, so let's see where the teams are going to be planning and how the fights will be happening when it comes to this game, where we'll be seeing a lot of early fights. It is Miramar, and people will be landing together, of course, and the action will be continuing. Kama kawaida, kawa, and of course the SL girls, there will be the people who will be talking about how they survived, how Kyra survived till the end of the game. We'll also be talking about the player there, Faith. She's also a lady from Tycoonz Esports, and she did a really good job. Royal amesema haezi peana huyo, ni sawa, lakini ujue akipatiwa deal mzuri Akipewa deal mzuri, my friend, you'll be talking to us in another language, okay? So you never know, but naonona SL ni wasichana warembo, and we know Faith ni msichana mrembo, okay? So yes. SL win, let's go. So tactical team winners of the previous game already taken on the fight. They are Tycoonz Esports. One of their teammates seems to have been knocked. So let's go where we have TYC, and then we'll be seeing what tactical team is up to, because Picardo here has them quite surrounded. So is it Picardo really? Did I say Picardo? El Pozo. Damn. So El Pozo, TYC has one of their players, that is a TYC story. He's down, so TYC have to figure out a way that they're going to be getting a revive on their knocked teammate, not losing any more players or getting any more casualties as they try to get the revive happening. And as we go back here to Puerto Paraíso, players from R3G, that is a road to glory. They have the players that they are from Team 9, who seem to be a little bit split here. So if one person is knocked from F4M, then we'll be having something to talk about. Also, F4M has changed in terms of skills, because if F4M is what was this? One Heavenly Punishers, that team is strong. One Heavenly Punishers have good play. So I don't know what will be happening now that they are not performing as we expected them to do. So I hope they'll gather up more courage and do better on how we're supposed to see them maybe performing. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. But acha tuone Miramar, biggest map so far tukitoa Rondo. So we want to know which team will be getting the chicken dinner when it comes to this game. Of course, 200 Kenya shillings worth of airtime is on the line for you. Once you make the correct prediction, the 200 Kenya shillings worth of airtime is yours. Let's go. Sorry about that, guys. How Melkan and Pele can be, but we are back. So the SL lady is also taking on a fight. There we have Pubg and his teammates have been eliminated there, but we want to see what the SL ladies are up to, because I have seen them taking on a fight. I've seen them engaging, so we want to know. Oh no, the SL ladies have been wiped. Oh no, that's quite unfortunate. But then we have the players from FAAMXJOD. They also seem to be taking on the fight. They're on Puerto Paraíso's side, so let's see what's happening there. We want to see between R3G, that is Road to Glory, and the players are from Team 9, that is the FAAMXJOD, who's going to be taking on the win here in this fight. Tycoonz Esports as well seems to be doing something in El Pozo. They are taking on the fight. So FOM Fiend does get another knock on R3G. So for now, TYC Moha will be going in for that push. Tactical players are getting the revive. Era is just outside there getting the revive. TYC players need to start moving, because as soon as this revive takes place, then we'll be having a very interesting... Oh, I didn't see the Kobe. I was wiping my screen. But then tactical player, there we have the team going in for that push. Misses every single shot with the S12K. And we have the TYC player Moha getting that knock on him. And now one person remains standing. And that is a tactical player Stone. I hope he has a strategy on how to survive this. Because so far, so not so good. All his teammates are down apart from him. TYC having just 2 players remaining as well. That is Butcher and Moha. For Stone, he has to figure out a strategy. And Nate is getting cooked up. Moha will be a Kobe because of how low he is. But then he changes his position. Tactical player Stone as well changes his position, and we have the player that Moha going in for that push quite low. Stone also waiting on him there. Moha is really panicked here, trying to see what he's gonna be doing, and you have Stone there with the knock. TYC Butcher not that close to his teammate anymore, and will be having to lose one more player. Tactical player Stone will be going for that revive. Their teammates are getting revived there. TYC Butcher should move really quickly. Stone there. Why? Yo. That was an easy wipe there for tactical player Stone, and now the zone is about to close in. I don't know what happened there. Hey, iyo ni nini bwana? So only one person has given us a guess, okay? That is Royal, actually 2 people. So Royal has said CZ for the win, and then Kyra has said SL for the win. Nate has said Invisibles for the win. So once you get the right prediction, so for now the airtime has increased from 100 Kenya shillings to 200 Kenya shillings because the last game no one made the right prediction. So if you make the right prediction for the team that is going to be winning the 3rd game, that is Miramar, 200 Kenya shillings worth of airtime is yours. Easy peasy. So please leave your predictions there in the comment section, because that airtime isipopata mtu kama kawaida, it's going home with me. Hapo hata it's not a debate. Hiyo tunabeba nayo, naenda kuongelesha hata mimi mpoa wangu. Okay, so Nate just said CZ labda ashinde poa. Si poa man, si poa. Ingekuwa ungesikiaje? But then we have the players there from CZ Esports. They have a team right in front of them, that is Legs, and I hope the Legs have something in mind, because L3G Leo ni Leo. If you don't get that chicken dinner or that, well, a good performance, I mean, you guys are going to be the talk of the night in the group chat there for Pubg Mobile Kenya. So you have to do something, ama tutaanza kutengenezewa mambo fulani pale na score picking. So Invisibles are also doing a very slow game when it comes to Miramar. The 2nd game there, they were taken back to lobby by CZ Esports. That was really impressive. And then to make it even better, we were told that the person who wiped out the players from Invisibles was a lady. A lady. Nah, we love that. I mean, Faith, if you get to hear this, your captain there, Royal, mwambie akuachilie. You have to go to the SL ladies group, because Miss G, the ladies will turn up lakini wameiva. See games, see skills. We watcha bana. So now the R3G players will be going towards a team that is a shooter god, the team player from FAAMXJOD, because already 3 of their players have been taken back to lobby. Delta Force are taking on the players from Access Power. K9 wako game. K9 Esports is in the game. Okay, so Rush Guns comes in and says RTG for the win. 200 Kenya shillings airtime on the line, my people. Like the live. You know, this, I was casting in another stream, and they were being told that once they get to 100 likes, they'll be given Infinix to one random person. They didn't get to 100 likes. Yo, nilikuwa nasikia kufungua pseudo accounts, niseme mimi nimewapea 100 likes. Anyway, one day we'll be there as well. Give us time. But then you have Delta Force taking on the players from Access Power. You have Young Diddy, Swashi, and they're getting closer there. We can see Apusha Laura and his teammate Shroudi will be facing a lot of pressure right now. They have a full team pushing them, and they're just about to do Shroud there with a DBS in his hand. Will be the perfect gun to use this time around if they're going to be pushed, and he knows how to use it. But then we can see the damage there while they try to go in for that. Shroud does get pushed there with the Shark. Shark calling by panic, and we can see the player they're going for that. First player is down, 2nd player does a get knocked again from Delta Force, and that leaves one person. Young Diddy that's gonna knock there on the player from XS. Laura being the last person remaining. Oh yeah, Young Diddy almost taken back slowly. He's immediately eliminated, and now for Access Power, He has a very low HP. The zone, or rather not the zone really, but then the zone is coming then towards them. But then he makes sure that he confirms those knocks. And then Swashi decides this is the time to disconnect. Nakwambia kama ujaona watu wamekosana kwa game. Ha! If you've never seen people, have you ever talked to your teammate and you've become emotional? Like, you know how that thing unanyongo hapa kwa wezi meza mate. Hey. So now the last player there from Delta Force Swashi unfortunately disconnected and not even in a vehicle. He's outside the building crouching with a shotgun, and he was even scoping with that shotgun. I mean, hiyo hata mseme nini. Ile ko kali wezi meza mate. Neo. We have another person comes in with another prediction. That is YCJOD saying Delta Force for the win, and then X's Cremo, what's her name? He says X's hackers for the win. The X's player that was hacking was banned. He has not played KPL at all. Mnataka kunimaliza. Yeah. Nispected Deadly kifinya watu. Niko rada. I wish you guys knew how much the Deadly clan, when Annie was there, I was a fan of Deadly from the word go, and then they stopped playing because they had iPads and all that. But then they also, the one thing about Deadly that I like is that they never back out of a fight. Never ever. Even if they don't get as many points, they will still come back and play the next game. All the games, not missing a single game. So that was something that really made me like how they think and their mentality. But then how they visible player, they're waiting for that push. Quite low form spray got. Russian will be he does get knocked in. Of course, immediately they look down and they take him all the way back to lobby. Zaba quite late there with the cover fire, and his teammate unfortunately has been taken back to lobby. But then Zaba with the perfect UMP spray does wipe out that team just by using one spray. Lakini wapi watu wa Deadly man? Nika walifinywa. Oh, wako in the building. They are in the game. Let's go, Deadly. So Invisibles has a trio. Deadly has a trio. CX Esports has a squad. RTG there with the duo. As Rush also. Not Rush, but the NG. The Night Guardians with the squad. The L3G squad. Access Power duo. 16 a duo that is tactical players. We have CZ Esports a full team, and then only wants a full team as well. So as you're making your predictions, I hope your prediction is right. I hope your prediction is right, because if it's not so, sijui utafanya nini. Sijui utafanya nini. I don't know, but nakwambia. Manu for the win. Scorpy King comes in with another prediction and says the Night Guardians for the win, 200 Kenya shillings. Igi kupita. After 2-1, now we have the players that they are from CZ Esports, L3G. We'll be going in for that push. Faith there, we were told she's a lady and she wiped Invisibles. Let's go there, perfect spray on the player from L3G, that is Fury. Doesn't really get any really any fire connecting on the player there, but unfortunately Faith is down, and now CZ Esports will be coming in for that revive. They probably will be getting some smokes here just to make sure the teammate is covered. And now we have the L3G players Fury going in for that push on the players from CZ Esports. Fury kijana mnoma playing the M16A4. Of course, if you know how to use the M16A4, then probably you'll be getting a very good amount of sprays and damage on the opponent's side. But for now, Nade is getting cooked up there. CZ Prowless is down as well. Fury's nade he stops cooking that nade. No way, and we still have them trying to get as much damage on that side as possible. Murife smoking up the whole place and not to expose themselves. They already have one of their players down, that is Faith. Mole is Mole is flying in, and now CZ Marabu has a player from L3G, that is Judas, right in front of him, looking for a chance to get the knock on Judas. If he cooks up a good nade, we'll be having a Kobe on that side, but let's see if that's going to be the case here on the players here from CZ Esports. Tactical players as well taking on a fight. They're on the Invisibles teams, but CZ Marabu, what is your plan? Players are getting knocked one by one. Murife is down. That means Marabu, as usual. Hey, Nihoma, guys. Hey, Nihoma. Siwezi kuwa nashinda kupronounce vitu hivyo. Usual. Sijui mara nikasema kulue. Msiambie Q. Just leave it, okay? So now we have the players that are from Invisible. Perfect Spray does get a knock on the player from Team 10. And if they can survive this, there probably will be another team that will be taking on the players from Invisibles. Just like CZ Esports, taking them back to lobby Night Guardians. There we had Score Picking saying, you guys will be getting the chicken dinner. But then Kuel is making sure that is not the case. He goes in for that push. I don't know about Pathfinder, but please do not give your opponents your back. It's going to be looking a bit sexy for them, and they'll be getting the sprays on your back just to make sure you do not get the revive on your knock teammate. Last player, CZ Marabu, does get eliminated by the Deadly Clan player Mist, and it's basically a walkover. He was run over by Deadly Mist. Now we have just 8 teams remaining. We are in the 4th phase of the zone. Worship Room Global, hello, welcome to the live stream. So let's see how this is going to play out. 8 teams remaining. The zone is quite damaging so far. As it closes, of course, we're going to be having the damage from the zone being a little bit high, so teams really need to figure out how they're going to be taking on the fights, the rotations, the kills are going to be holding. I mean, Kuel, what is wrong? Kuel gets that knock perfectly on the player from Night Guardians, and we have another Kobe there on the player from CX Esports. Kuel still looking to get another knock. Rush Criminal passing by Kuel. You guys not land. The spray there from Kuel is quite perfect. The damage is really crazy there, and we can see the players on Team 10 still wanted to go for that revive, and they're not backing it at all, and they have gone in for that revive. Kuel immediately goes back, and he wants to go and get his vehicle just to make sure he can get a push up in there, but then excess power Loria is right behind them, and will probably choose to stay without engaging at all. L3G also closing on this fight, so a couple of teams are now closer to each other, and the only one, Delos, have been taken back to lobby. I saw Delo molding himself. I don't know how that happened, but then he somehow molded himself. He has a player from RTG right next to him. They are changing their position as well, so Kipto and Mood will be waiting for these teams to change their position, and then now the fight will finally begin. Terror still down. Rush Criminal and his teammate Harnad have gone far away from this fight. Invisible players need to get their name back up. They were taken back to lobby by Faith. I mean, hapo najua walitana mkutana akisema, nye guys, kuongea kweli, I'm not happy. You guys don't think before you play. Juu yenu tuko tu hapo tunaongelelewa kwa live. All those conversations that people make out of frustration, but yes, kusumbue. So you have the L3G Gardner, and the teammates, they are getting closer as well. So let's see if we'll be having anything from the players from L3G, from the Night Guardians, Access Paloria, Amiketi to Shotgun, FPP. Uwe, hakuna mtu atachagua leg. Hakuna second chance. CX giving out free kills, and not really. Actually, surprisingly, CX Esports is in the game. They are still standing. They have not lost any fight. So, Apo Kidogo, they're not really giving out their kills at all. They're really surviving. Honestly, they are in the game. They are keeping it tight because wanataka kufanya ile kitu. Only Delo, they're getting knocked by the zone. So acha tuone. We have a lot of fire from literally every single side right now. People are trying to get as many eliminations as they can. RTG as well in the game, and now we have the Deadly Esports. Tuliambiwa tuangalie Deadly Styles ni Deadly. So acha tuone kama that's the case. If we'll be having Deadly Clan doing that thing or not. Nimekuwa nikishema sijui ni nini mbaya, but let's blame the cold, man, as in a battle na mapua kuongea. So yeah, so we have the players there from Deadly Clan. Deadly Kevo taking his time with his teammates. They are waiting for a chance, someone to get closer. And then Kipto and Melala too. And now Deadly Boke will be coming in from the back. And of course, immediately does get the knock. That's right, get the thrust happening there. Only Chaser watching the players from Deadly Clan as they take on the players from RTG. We can see the fast knock in, and we have the cover sprays on Chaser quite low. Might just be getting another knock, but then Deadly Clan, Deadly Kevo with the perfect cover on his teammates, taking on the last player from Only Ones all the way back to lobby. L3G going in for that push as well. All right, okay, L3G wamesema miguu zetu leo lazima zitajwe. They'll touch me not. Leo lazima tuangalie. So we have now the players from L3G. They will be getting closer to the last player from team 10. That is Rush Criminal from the Night Guardians. I hope he has a plan on surviving this, because there is someone who said that the Night Guardians will be getting the chicken dinner for this game. Deadly Clan losing players one by one. Invisibles seem to have been going for that push on the Deadly Clan, and even before it could change, my POV, Deadly Clan has been wiped out. Two teams remaining right now. Invisibles might just have second chicken dinner. They already got the first one. They're trying to make it to the station, but they feel the back spray. Fuel is quite low. They don't really get the knock happening, because Swashi with the cover sprays does get the knock on the player from L3G. That is Gardner, and that gives the players from Invisibles a chance to getting closer. Zaba going in for that push. Kijana akona Sira, man. Nini mbaya. He cooks up an A there. We'll be having a Kobe on this side. We have the players from L3G. A nade is getting cooked up. Let's see if we'll be seeing a Kobe. A nade is still getting cooked up by Zaber. That's try to get another Kobe on the players from L3G. No way. Let's see if this is going to be happening or not. Let's see if we're going to be having something happening here. The nade is getting cooked up. L3G, Judas, and Melala. And Invisibles watching their fight here. They're trying to see how they're going to be going in for that push. Swashi with the fast knock, Fury is down, and Swashi remained too far out, giving the players from Invisibles cover. Zaba has been knocked there by Judas, and of course that's going to be an immediate thrust there. Kyul coming in with the cover, preventing the thrust of their knocked teammate. Mole is flying in, but then that does not stop Judas from getting the thrust happening. Criminal still in the same compound, waiting for the chance that part of this fight. Kyul needs to be careful, and it is going to tap, and then Kyul does get the last player from team 10. And our two teams remain standing. Invisibles versus players from L3G. Who is this man? Swashi. Hey, anajua kutapa, and you have Judas going in for that push on Kyul. And that DBS does take that forehead back to where it belongs, right at the back of the head. And we have the player there from L3G being eliminated by that DBS. And the person who made the right prediction is the first person who said Invisibles for the win. I want to know which player that is. So Jamal, please help me get in the person who made the right prediction for that fight. And we'll be seeing Invisible player kill there, getting a total of my days. Sorry guys. Sorry about that. So you have the Invisible player that is they get a chicken dinner, getting a total of how many? 14 eliminations. Oh, let's go. Second, we have L3G, 5 eliminations. The third, we have NG3. 4, we have Deadly. They have a total of 9 eliminations. 5 RTG with 6 eliminations. 6 only ones. 4 eliminations. 7 Excess Power. They have 7 eliminations. 8, we have CX Esports. 0. 9 CZ with 0. I don't even know if my OBS is showing. Oh, it's showing. 10 Tactical Team 4, 11 SG1, 12 Delta Force 1, 13 FAAMXJOD 2, 14 K90, 15 BMG Lole 1, 16 TYC 2, 17 3F0, and then 18 we have SL Girls with 1 elimination. Going all out for this third game of the night, we have none other than Invisible player Zaber, best companion with 3 rescues, Excess Loria, and then finisher with the final elimination, Invisible player Kyul. Well, oh, damn, Poleni. Well, that is it for Game 3. We'll be seeing now that Game 3 is down. We have seen Invisibles getting 2 chicken dinners. Game 1, Game 2. We are going to the last game. Of course, when I make the right prediction, please DM me. Come on, any admin, come on, Sikupay. And we'll be pushing it to the next game. So far, let's take a short break and we'll be right back. Well, we're back for the last game of the night, and that's gonna be Erangel. Naingia group napata neds amenyambia nimwekee credit. Sikuwekei. Lo and behold. Heru nyambia nipatie one of the viewers. Wewe, a rich man like you, asking me to send you. Eh? Asking me to send. Squavo. But yes, as usual, guys, welcome back to the live stream. We are in the last game of the night, and it is your girl Mitch Gaming. And of course, these are the Kenya Pubg Mobile League games. We are in season 8 of the Kenya Pubg Mobile Leagues. And like I have said in the WhatsApp communities, we have a man called here, Cloudy, has said he will be giving out an RP for the person who guesses the next win. That is the last game of the night. The person who makes the right prediction which team will be getting the chicken dinner, he or she automatically wins an RP, or UC, I believe, equivalent to the RP. So the floor is yours. The comment section is open. Drop your predictions. Mini gonna question, can the streamer predict? Because I also need the UC. Oh my days. So of course, just to keep it a little bit interesting, I'm going to be making my prediction. And for the last game of the night, I am going to give the chicken dinner to hapa kwa kweli sijui. Hapa you might guess hiyo siku ndio mtu anasema hata in fact hata tuanguke kwa maji tusitoke. But I can give my prediction to Moithe is in the building, guys. But okay, sorry for the excitement. So I'll be giving my chicken dinner guess to oh my days. Hadi nimeshindwa kuchagua. So I now understand why people are making it. I really find it really hard to make a prediction. But I'm giving it to. Let me stick loyal to my people. So I'll go with the no. But yeah, I'll go with TYC. I'll go with TYC. But of course, guys, you can make your own predictions there in the comment section, and of course you'll be standing a chance of winning an RP or UC from none other than Cloudy. By the way, thank you, Cloudy, for that beautiful well, it's basically a giveaway from you, so I appreciate it, and I hope we'll be having someone winning it, because kushinda si rahisi, but make your prediction and you'll be having RP or UC up for grabs. So let's see if we'll be having anyone with the right prediction. For now, we have seen the flight, but there we have seen the zone decides. The zone has decided that everyone has to go towards the southwestern side of Erangel. That's something. But we have the players from Access Power taking on the players from Tactical Team. Already a couple of their teammates are getting knocked. Bonus party Access Power. There we go. Let's go. We have the Tactical Team, because already two of their players are down. Access Labria and his teammates will be going in for that push. Another nade is getting cooked up. Torfinho quite low, changing his position. The players are from Access Power and Tactical Team. This is the second time these teams are going head to head against each other. So hapo lazima, and I mean they must even the odds. The first fight there in Erangel, we had Tactical Team taking on the win, but then this time round, Access Power, you can see the frustration there. You can see them spraying at the loot crate. That means they really wanted that fight to end and come to a completion, so that they can see who or what they are going against and why we want to take you guys back to lobby. Kama kawaida, kama kwenye live, make sure you've made your prediction. RP is up for grabs. RP! I know some of you don't have RP, guys. Make your prediction. Some of you don't have UC. Make your prediction. Missing a UC. I have 9 UC in total. 9. Oh my days. I need that UC, okay? I need that UC. So that was my prediction, TIC. And you guys can make your predictions as well. Of course, my humble request is that if you can like the live stream, I'd really, really appreciate it. That will mean a lot to me if you can like the stream. So we have BMGS, their teammate Luffy has been knocked and thrusted immediately, and now we have just one person remaining, and that is none other than Lole. Lole, I keep on saying it, Lole made a really nice video and I loved it, and it's nice that he made that and we were able to see it. So I hope you'll be making more of that. And like I said, if you make a video you want to be featured in the Kenya PUBG, TikTok, or Instagram, just send it to me. I'll post it for you and we'll tag you. That's how much we appreciate and we value every single player in the PUBG mobile community. So we have Jamal making a prediction saying that the team that will be getting the chicken dinner will be Deadly, and then Nades are saying that it is going to be Delta Force. Sacha tuone, mimi tu kenye nataka tu, humble request ni hiyo UC. That's all I need, man. I need UC. I'm suffering. Lakini jokes, I'm not suffering, but anytime you can see that you need to get UC, it's free UC, always go for it, okay? Always go for that UC. So let's make our rotations. Nikunywe maji. Nakwambia koo yangu ni kama dungwa huko. I don't know how I got a cold, by the way. As in nilifika tu mchana and I have a cold. Explain, guys. Explain. Alright, I'm hydrated. Wacha sasa tupige nduru tuone nani ni nani when it comes to the last game of the night. For sure you have the 3F players that are making a very wide rotation towards the safe zone. They have a plan there, so let's see if it's going to be working. Maybe they're going to be letting the teams eliminate each other and then they come into the zone a little bit late and now engage in the late fights, because I don't think they want to be engaging in early fights for now. We have the players from TYC passing by the players from Invisibles. Please go away from this fight. Now, I need UC. And TYC Storm there does get knocked. You can see TYC Moha is also quite low. And he'll be going far away from this fight because already one of the team... second knock on TYC. That is TYC, sorry. And then now we have Raven Hulk and... TYC Moha being the only people remaining from the TYC team. So Moha and his teammates are going far away from the Invisibles. They have been able to get 2 knocks and thirst on their teammates. So yes, that is an immediate call to go away from this fight as much as you can. But then there's this player called the Kule who never lets anything slide. He's probably going to look for TYC later in the game. So wacha tuone kama atamtafuta ama amesema acha niwasamee, Micha nataka UC. So the zone is about to move. We're in the first phase. We're going to the second phase of the zone, and we'll be seeing whether we'll be having any action there or not, what we're expecting to see, which teams are going to be engaging in any fights, who's going to be engaging, and why they want to take on early fights. Because I know some people usually itch for that early fight, and maybe it's their thing, I'm not sure, but early fights, to be honest, I see must, guys. Honestly, it's not a must. Early fights are not really a must. So looking at your predictions, so Deadly has been mentioned. We have SL Kyra, last game Invisibles for the win. So she said it Kwanza, that's what she has said, okay? And then Nades comes in and says, or not Nades, Jamal says Deadly, and then we have Nades saying Delta Force, and then Kimo saying SL, and then we have Gelato says a tactical team, Royal says CZ, that is Crazy Esports for the win. We can see the teams, can we see the teams to predict also? Yes, for sure. RTG for the win. We have Excess Power for the win as well. So Gelato made a prediction and oh, I see why he says our tactical team was eliminated, my friend. Oh, sorry. So if you want to see the teams that are participating, on the description box for this live, I have put the list of the Group A players and the Group B teams, Group A teams and Group B teams. So just go ahead and check there and you'll see which teams to give your votes to, and then you'll be getting free RP or UC. This prediction thing is so heartbreaking, by the way. Now I see why people usually avoid making the predictions, but just make sure you just make a prediction. You never know, that team might win and you might get yourself UC or an RP courtesy of Cloudy. Thank you so much, Cloudy. We appreciate you for that. So we have Still 15 teams in the game. We are in the second phase of the zone. We will be going to the third phase of the zone. The damage will be there from the zone. People will experience a lot, and I mean a lot, of third party, because now what people need is a chicken dinner, and they need to focus on that. They need to get that happening. Night Guardians for the win. Picking is not losing any hope on this team. Every time he comes back, he says Night Guardians. He comes back, he says Night Guardians. I mean, we need such loyalty, all right? We need such loyalty on these teams, man. So that wajue kuna one loyal fan pale amesema achili game anakaa hapo mpaka ishe. Okay, so let's do our rotations as usual, guys. I hope you're liking the live. Please, let's get even to 60 likes. I really appreciate it. So far we have the players from Invisibles taking on the players from L3G. They have taken a couple of them back slowly, and now we have Gardner. Murife, don't run. He basically chose the high road and has gone away from this fight because the team needs a point. But Invisibles players ni kina nani? Kaende mpaka tupatane. They have said hapa tukuwache mzee. Hiyo nayo ni yako. And the Invisibles players are coming from the back. They are chasing this guy. Nilijua ni Zaba. Zaba said hakuna vile tunaachilia mtu aende. And they're looking for Gardner. The lucky thing for Gardner is that he's using a buggy, so it's quite swift. He can easily go and cover very long, like a very long distance that these people get to them. And actually Zaba gave up and decided not to get any more closer to this guy. He's thinking he's going to be taken to another team, but honestly, what he doesn't know is that this team has no more players. Hey, nasikia kusneeze kidogo, ni mute mic. Okay, so we have the RTG players. They are engaged in a fight. They have a couple of knocks on their side, and now we have, that is a team 9. That is for FAAMXJOD, and they'll be going for that push. One of the teammates is down. Beautiful knock there from RTG Kipto. And then we're going in for that push. We have the team 9 players are there. We'll be going in for that push. RTG Kipto, you have something to show us because the S12K is in his hand. But then also for Kipto, he has a DBS, gets a pre-fires in. The damage is actually there. His teammate is giving him a lot of cover, and for RTG, that's going to be an easy wipe there because they have the numbers compared to that player that he was just but a solo. The numbers one no longer on his side. There's a team that is using the boats. Let's go, only ones. Let's go. Has anyone made a prediction on only ones? Has anyone predicted that only ones are the ones who are going to be taking on the chicken dinner? Sita Sahau. Thank you, Scorpy King. Sita Sahau. I forgot, but I'll bring it back, man. Unajua, I usually use this restream thing. So when you put it on, it only uses the quality it accepts. So my OBS actually switched to... Here, Invisibles are taking on the players from Delta Force. A perfect cover there, and Roshana does get a knock. That means one person remains. Didi wants to go in for that push of the DBS. Does get the jump stare, the jump fire, trying to have something happening there. But then Roshana with the upper view does get the cover fire on his teammate. And Invisible player kill nades. 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 Unafilaje hapo kwenye huko? Ushinde credit, ukuje hapa bado unataka kushinda RP, my friend. Dark Devil comes in as well and says Crazy Esports for the win. So we'll have 100 Kenya shillings airtime to be given. So this is going to be how. So Cloudy is giving out the RP or UC for the person who makes the first correct prediction. So the person with the second correct prediction will be getting their 100 shillings worth of airtime. That's fair, right? So that we can have at least 2 people going home with something tonight. But then again, guys, fill up those likes. Honestly, I don't think it's that hard to hit the like button. I don't think so. I don't think it is that hard, guys. Hit that like button. hit that like button, guys. So team 18 there, that is TYcoonz Esports. They are still in the game. They are moving around. They are camping it out. But then unfortunately, for the Night Guardians, they were safe there. They were holding the Sharks. But then the zone is not your friend, guys. It has told them to move, go towards the safe zone. You need to go towards where everyone else is. 13 teams remaining. It's going to be really, really hard for people to survive this without losing at least 2 or 3 players on their team's side. So I see Jogo joins me in saying that TYC for the win, man. Sijui, but honestly, make your predictions. 100 Kenyan shillings worth of airtime to the person who makes the second correct prediction, and then for the person who made the first correct prediction will be getting RP. So let's see who's going to be going for that. Watu wamelala, guys. Sipo kucheka toka wamelala. So you have the SG, they are going in for that push in the players from 3F. Already one of their teammates, Zaki, is down now. Fuga will be seeing the players from SG passing by, and he still uses the DBS. Using an AR would have been the best option, but then Basco with the cover fire gets a knock on the players from 3F. They must be going in for that push. You have the knocks on the players from 3F. Why are you waiting this long to go in for that push? SG Simp, that's their knocks as well. That means TYcoonz Esports third part in the fight here, and we'll be engaging in a fight against the players from SG. CZ Prowlers. Bro, so SG, that is Bascod, he's getting spotted there by CZ Prowlers. He's getting the damage on Bascod. It is quite low. He needs to get the healing happening there. The CZ players passing by the vehicles there. They want to put some pressure on this guy, and CZ Morabu does get a knock, immediately getting the thrust on the player from TYcoonz Esports. And now the game is about to change now for SG and the players from 3F. SG having the eliminations of the players from 3F. Now we can see what's happening. TYC and Invisibles are taking on each other right now. Kill is down. 2 players remain standing from the Invisibles side. TYC Storm going in for that push, and of course Moha does get the Kobe on. Kill, take him all the way back to lobby. TYC having just 1 person remaining, that is Hulk. I don't know what Hulk's plan is right now, but guys, Hulk, we are betting on you guys to get RP. If no one makes the right prediction, Cloudy, nakuomba nakusi, send that TC to me. Yo, hapo tuzi tutambiana nini? Guys, si wote tushinde poa sasa, hata tuache kupredict. Na Invisible zipelekwe lobby. So we have the players from SL ladies. SL girls, sorry. So they have a team right next to them, that is Deadly Clan. There we have Deadly. Mr. The Motif there has been revived, and he's getting the healing happening on his side. But then the Night Guardians are watching this fight from afar. They want to third party this fight. They want to engage in the best way possible. Ati Invisibles wawe sana. Sasa wawe nani? Mambo Invisibles ni ngumu, my friend. Mambo yao ni ngumu vijana. If I speak, they will report me to PUBG. So let's not speak, guys. Let's not speak. But then the SL girls, they are waiting on the players from Deadly. We can see the rotations coming from L3G, and Gardner is quite late to the rotation here. The damage from the zone might just be a little bit high, and the team that is in the safest zone right now is TYcoonz Esports. Remember, we have Royal there who made the first prediction and said TYcoonz Esports is the team that will be getting the chicken dinner, and so far they are doing a really good job. They are the ones you are really in the safest place right now. They have the chances of surviving, but then they're really open. They have a very small margin for losing a fight. If people come from every single side on that hill, they will be surrounded, they will be sandwiched. There are no buildings to get into, and they will have a very hard time engaging in that fight. But let's see what happens here. We are in the 4th phase of the zone. 11 teams still remaining. People have made their prediction. I've not seen anyone saying that only ones will be the ones getting the chicken dinner. They are the full team. They have the BRDM. They are using it to make their rotations in the game, and they are surviving so far. Excess power as well is in the game. So let's see if they're the ones who will be getting the chicken dinner or not. So far, na ile TDM Jaba na nimeshinda 200 credo. Na ile TDM, kwani ukupatiwa edu? Do reach out to me. Just reach out to me. I'll sort you. I'm really sorry about that. TYC. Oh, wacheni hizo. Neds hizi prediction ni jaba z. Hii kitu imeenda. Yeah. Hassan, who is your prediction? You guys need to make the right predictions at this point. Mnaongea tu. RP is passing by like it's just on your face. But inaenda tu. Not let it slide, do not let it pass you guys. Make sure you make your predictions and stand a chance of winning RP and 100 credit shillings of getting as well. Or UC equivalent to the RP if I'm not wrong. But they have the players they're from Invisibles going in for that push. They have been able to get a couple of knocks on the players from SG. And they need to be careful because the Crazy Esports is right above them. And they're watching the players from Invisibles as they take on a fight. They are right in front of them, RTG and Deadly. My style's the Deadly, and we want to see what the Deadly is up to because our solo not featuring Deadly enough. So let's go where we have Deadly dead and his teammate Kevo because one of them is already down and we have the Plasma RTG getting closer. CX Esports. Oh, I think RTG was eliminated, but then you have CX, the third party. Oh, damn it. Jamil, your prediction there has been taken back to lobby. So right now, every single prediction inakunywa maji. Aye. Huyo wa kuspray na DBS ni Judas. Okay. Judas leo atakuja pale kwenye general chat. Leo tulali bila kusumbuliwa. But you know what? I really like, sometimes I don't even understand the relation for gamers. Leo tu watu wanabishana, kesho watu wanacheza the same game. Hamna feelings nini. But of course guys, make sure you're liking the live. Please, if you can go ahead and like the live, I'd really appreciate it. We just need 60 likes. Kesho we'll try 70, kesho kuto 80. Then by the time semi-finale ends, we can get to 100 likes because why not? So far, SL ladies, we have a knock there on the players are from CX Esports. It seems like they have encountered the ladies. They are holding the shark here. They are a little bit safe. CZ Esports, Marabu coming in with that push. They're coming a little bit hot, my friend. You have to be careful because the ladies here, Siwa Nyonge and Mimurda is in the game. That means the strategy has changed now. The ideal is going to be very interesting. The nade there does connect. Maduman is down. Another nade does get cooked up there. We can see another Kobe. Kyra is down, and that means only 2 players remaining from the players from SL. And now Marabu will be going in for that push. Mimoido and the teammate that is Tokyo will be seeing their plan there. We get the fast back in. Marabu is down. Mimoido and her teammate still going in for that push. They're trying to get the players from TZ. They have the knocks in. Mimoido is down. Murife as well was knocked. And now we have Tokyo making sure to confirm that knock there. And now one person remains. That is CZ Prowless. Not go there without thinking about it. Tokyo waiting for that chance. The pre-fires are getting in. Tokyo has to be careful. Prowless is coming in a little bit crazy right now because he lost his teammate. And Tokyo, the pre-fires, the Prowless is quite low. Go that again for that push there. And we have Tokyo getting the first damage. And what? No way. CZ Prowless, perfect DBS. Who's this saying Mitch ni save breakfast? What? I don't get you. Oh, nikusave, man. Just say what you mean. I'm sorry. Naweza kuwa nasema nadhani kenye unasema ni hiyo na si hiyo. So we have CX Esports in the game, okay? So 6 teams remaining. Invisibles have 1 player standing. CX Esports has a full squad. And Night Guardians have 3. L3G have 1. CZ has 2. Only one has a full squad. So the predictions everyone is making right now is inakunywa maji. So of course kama hakuna mtu make the right prediction. Cloudy, I hope unasikia maneno. Mtu asipo make the right prediction, Mitch gets the RP. Thanks. So we have CX Murid there getting the knock and the thrust there on Hanad. Take him all the way back to lobby now. CZ Esports having just 1 person remaining from the team. The zone is about to close in. People need to get closer towards the safe zone. Invisibles, I don't think they have the numbers anymore. Pulling about that. Nasumbwana na kusneeze so nasonga sana. This call doesn't want us to cross over. Then we have the Night Guardians there with the Kobe, Invisible player Swashi. Let's have a knock there on the players from the Night Guardians. We have just 5 teams remaining. Prowless, they are holding an aid. It might just be a perfect Kobe on the players from only once. But then Prowless, you have to be really accurate with that nade. It has to connect just directly on that player. It has to be a perfect Kobe. And now we have only Chaser just out there, just where we have the player from CZ, and he's trying to cook up another nade, trying to get a Kobe on the players from only once, but then the nades are not really connecting. Only once they are trying to make the rotation on the players from NG. CX Esports as well is still in the game. Swashi making the late rotations, coming in a little bit late in the zone here, just taking his time, waiting for the teams to take themselves out one by one. And now Swashi taking an advantage, taking the free kills right in front of him, getting the knocks as well. He's using the perfect strategy right now. He doesn't want to be in the middle of the fights. He's letting teams eliminate each other one by one. So far, we have Invisibles getting 14 eliminations. They still have a couple of eliminations coming towards this side. So let's see if that's going to be the case on the players from Invisibles. Will they be getting a chicken dinner with just one man standing? CZ Prowless there does get knocked. Invisible player Swashi, he's having a good time because now people are not really focusing on him right now. Chaser with the perfect damage. Swashi is quite low, but then NG Terra, just 3 teams remaining, 2 solos, that is Terra and Swashi, but then the only ones have a whole team with them going in for that push on Swashi. I hope I will underestimate a solo, because you can underestimate a solo and he'll be getting you guys all the way back slowly, but then that's not the case. But then is it going to be that no one made the right prediction and I'm getting RP? Skinny blend me fry. Anyway, for real, come on, Claudia, just say I can't say that, but if he says that, the UC is mine. Thank you. You see how God is great. So now we have just 2 teams remaining, and we want to see between the only ones. Even before I could say anything, guys, even before I could say anything, okay, even before I could say anything, the last team player standing from team 10, that is the Night Guardians, has been taken back to lobby, and we have the new winners of the chicken dinner, none other than the only ones getting a total of 7 eliminations to their name. We have the second one as the Night Guardians with 1 elimination. The third with the Invisibles having a total of how many? 15 eliminations. The fourth, you have CZ. They have a total of 6 eliminations. 5 you have CX Esports with 3. 6 you have L3G 7 have SL with 3. 8 you have Excess Power. 5, 9 we have Deadly Clan 1. 10 RTG 6. 11 SG4. 12 TYC 2. 13 3F Esports 0. 14 Delta Force 0. 15 FAAMXJOD 4. 16 BMG 1. And then 17 Tactical Team there with 0. Going a lot, you have the invisible player that is Swashi getting 60 fits. Best companion with 1 rescue, we have none other than CX Murid. And then the finisher with the final elimination, we have none other than only Gusto with that win. So we have the last game. They are finally coming to a completion, and no one made the right prediction, and I mean no one. Actually, let me take my time to look at the comment section, because no one said only. No one. Aki, hakuna mtu alisema only. Hakuna, man. No one said only. No one said. Wait. I think someone did. No, actually, no one said only. Cloudy. Anyway, guys, that is it for tonight's games. I mean, it has been a very, very fun game tonight. Of course, tomorrow we'll be having the same games again, but this time, of course, a different group will be playing. For now, guys, it is a good night. Thank you so much to everyone who's joined the live stream, everyone who's liked the live. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. For the people who shared the live stream link, the people who subscribed, Asanteni Sana, it means a lot to me. But for now, it is a good night, and thank you for having me as your girl Mitch Gaming. And these are the Kenya Pubg Mobile League games, season 8, and we had the Group A versus the Group B games, where we had nothing but fun and a good time. For now, it is good night, and see you tomorrow. Bye.